Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. At point guard, Fred VanVleet. At small forward, Dylan Brooks. At the other guard position, Jalen Green. At center, Alperon Sengun. At the other forward position, Amen Thompson. And the head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. Let's hear it for the starting five for your New Orleans Pelicans. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 21, at forward, 6'9", number 25, Trey Murphy III. At guard, 6'3", number 3, CJ. Shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, DeJounte Murray. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion Williamson.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Sengun out there with Thompson, and it's VanVleet in at point guard. And for the Pelicans, DeJounte Murray is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the center position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Thompson. VanVleet scanning the floor. Gets a very good look and converts.
Keeping the game simple. VanVleet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Murray with it. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Ryan, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And McCollum slams it in.
Yeah, out of a cannon. McCollum left a vapor trail.
McCollum against Van Vliet. It's tipped. Out to Thompson. Five on the clock. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Misi grabs the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
For three, McCollum. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's McCollum. There's the three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Three-pointer, and the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Put your hands together. Our game for your dance team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Rockets trail by 3. Now Green. Still no points. He drops it from range.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Alvarado, the pass to Jones. It's Olynyk, high post. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back comes Houston in transition. It's Easton with the jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Jones. Up and over Smith. Jones misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hawkins. Six on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
The Pelicans trail. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. The floater. Zion bullies his way in for the finish. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Alvarado. No points so far. Zion rises up and throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Şengün, the screen. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Williamson passes to Olynyk. Here's Hawkins. Off target from three-point range. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Şengün. Here's Smith. Outside Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Smith against Williamson. Zion backs it home.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, get ready, everybody. You're going to see yourself on the screen, and you got to show us your best move. Let's go. Just sit there. Just sit down. Keep on dancing, baby. All right, the camera's coming your way.
Houston will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. On defense, the Pelicans. They trail by 1.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Here's Williamson. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Şengün, a screen on McCollum. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williamson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's McCollum with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Van Vliet, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
First free throw is good. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Brooks. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Brooks. Van Vliet's got 6.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
McCollum against Green. They get it again. Here's Misi. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Olynyk. Clock at 6. Murray against Van Vliet. And that one good. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Van Vliet. He's got 6. Over Murray. No good from 11 feet.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amen Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the three. Well, the Pelicans shooting about 43% on this one. McCollum's shot is off. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Over Murray. Misses off the right iron. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
McCollum finds Murray. For the lead. And again, New Orleans no good. And for the Rockets, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Thompson. Off with the layup. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Murray. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Clock at 2. Looking to get back on track. Van Vliet misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
For the lead. Good. He hits the jumper. 5 points in the game.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
For New Orleans, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. And here's Murray. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 6 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Messi.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. Rebounded by Green.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For the lead. Look at Green showing off his range.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Green against Murray. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. And that one's good. 9 points in the game.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Put your hands together and show some love. That was your Pelicans breaker.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Pelicans breaker.
Left side, Whitmore. Can't cash it in from close range. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Hawkins. Whitmore defending. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Offensive rebound. And here's Green from the arc. On the wing, Whitmore. The Rockets again can't hit. Alvarado outside. Here's Hawkins. Over Whitmore. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Rockets on top, up 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 guard. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Hawkins. Over Whitmore. A nice shot by Hawkins. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Pass to Şengün. Olynyk with some nice D. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Here's Hawkins. And here's Williamson. Whitmore defending. Alvarado outside. Fires for 3. Eason pulls it in. Houston shooting just 34% so far in this one. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Here's Whitmore outside. Houston with another miss.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Olynyk from outside the arc. Smith with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Whitmore to the inside. Outside Holiday. The 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Hawkins. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Jones. Here's the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. The Rockets trail. Şengün with it. Here's Whitmore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud. We got some free t-shirts on the way. Get
Houston will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Murray. Beyond the arc. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. Now here's Green. Pass to Brooks. Back to Green. Şengün, a screen on Murray. And here's Green from the arc. Offensive board. VanVleet on the wing. No good with the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Murray. Misses in close. Thompson passes to VanVleet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
I mean, you have to love the intensity VanVleet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
Here's Murray. Count that bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
VanVleet against McCollum. Pass to Green. Back to VanVleet. Thompson scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Another one falls for Houston.
Just a rookie, but Thompson already taking and making big-time shots.
Here's Williamson. Williamson is double. 4-3. Oh, the trifecta!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's VanVleet. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Brooks finds Şengün. On the wing, Green. Şengün, the screen. He shoots it. Oh, offline! And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jalen Green. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, DeJounte Murray. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Then you know what you gotta do. So let's go on, move. You gotta dance like everybody's watching.
Green finds Van Vliet. Back to Green. The 3-ball. Can't knock in the 3. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, DeJounte Murray.